The unprovoked, random, and near-fatal assault of a man at the downtown Austin library sparked viral social media outrage. People wanted to know why the alleged assailant was on the street and not behind bars for previous attacks.
The March 11 incident, which led to an arrest by APD Chief Lisa Davis, who was at the library for a meeting, has now put a spotlight on the issue of mental health treatment versus prosecution. Senior reporter Tony Plahetsky has been examining this case and the issue and is here now. And Tony, the person who was arrested had already an extensive criminal history.
Yeah, let me tell you about him. His name is Daniel Vasquez. He's 30 years old and he's lived on Austin streets for a number of years now. According to information that we have been able to obtain, court records show he has a well-documented mental health history, but he's also been arrested and charged with both felonies and misdemeanors involving random acts of violence. Now, in 2019, he was arrested after chasing University of Texas students while shouting at them. Then in February 2024, he was charged after punching a Capital Metro bus driver and spitting on a police officer. 7 months after that, police say he assaulted a woman and another passenger who intervened during a confrontation on a bus that also involved a teenage boy. That was all, of course, well before this attack that happened at the library.
Well, Tony, how did prosecutors handle those cases?
So rather than pursue the cases in the courtroom, prosecutors, both from the county attorney's office and the Travis County District Attorney's office, turned to what they call mental health diversion. What does that mean? Well, we've been able to learn that he spent about 6 months in an inpatient treatment facility operated by the Salvation Army, but because of federal privacy laws, no one will say exactly what that treatment entailed. But we do know that Vasquez graduated from the diversion program in June. That was months before the library attack. Now, whether or not he was getting any kind of mental health treatment from June to March, that is not known. And again, something that officials say that they cannot discuss because of privacy protection laws.
You know, Tony, a lot of this is about optics. We're hearing from the public and comments that we receive here at the station. But what do key leaders, including the DA, say about this kind of approach?
So we have been in touch with some of those key leaders, and they say that studies, they point to years of information that sending a person with mental health to prison does not necessarily rehabilitate them. And they say in this case, Vasquez only would have likely spent a minimal time behind bars before being returned to Austin streets, possibly in worse shape than when he went in behind bars. So again, they say that this is the approach that they pursued. But to your point, Mark and Quita, a lot of questions around it. But again, officials also saying that this really highlights a very serious issue of mental health, violence, incarceration, some of the hot button issues in the whole criminal justice system.
All right, and still questions, more questions that still need to be answered.
And one of the main ones is, of course, how will prosecutors handle this case involving the attack of the library?
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle, indeed.
All right, senior reporter Tony Plahetsky reporting for us tonight. Tony, thank you very much.
You're welcome.